What's going on, guys? It's the next day after I drove it yesterday. I did go just around the block. I don't know how that footage turned out, but the car wasn't idling by itself. I had to idle it with the throttle. The brakes need to be bled because I replaced the line. It goes to the rear brakes, and I never bled it. Put some new spark plugs in it. I think maybe they got fouled because I was having problems with the fuel pressure being way too high and it was running extremely rich. As you can see in this clip where I was lighting the exhaust on fire here. That's how you know you're running rich. Fuck yeah. Hopefully I can throw a fresh set of spark plugs at it and get it to idle. If I can get it to idle, might bleed the brakes and see if it drives a little better. So let me go ahead and throw these spark plugs in and I'll just time lapse through that. All right, so first spark plug out. I'd say that's pretty fouled. So I'm gonna keep going with this and get the rest. Actually smells like raw fuel. All right, guys, I'm halfway done the plugs. Got the driver's side done. Let's take a look at these plugs. They are definitely fouled. For just sitting and idling, they're pretty bad. Of course, I mixed them up, so I don't know which goes from where. Let me turn the light on. They're very foul. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that that's going to solve my problem. They look like they're fouled, and I'm thinking that they're fouled, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the passenger side now. Passenger side actually was the easier side to do before I did the cooling system, but now I have the coolant tank there, so it may be a little trickier. So we'll see how it goes. At least the first 2 cylinders will be easy. All right, guys, I got the other side done. Wow, that was a pain. The back 3 were actually easy, no problem. But this front one, I think I put these spark plugs in before I put the headers on. And that front one, it is a real pain with the CX Racing headers. It's like the spark plug comes straight out and then the header just turns right in front of it. So it's impossible to really get a spark plug socket on it. I was able to get a spark plug socket on it, but it ended up snapping the spark plug, and then I was able to pull this out relatively easy with like a shallow 17 mil, I think it was, or 16, something like that. And then I was trying to get the new spark plug in, and I threaded as far as I could get in with my hand, but I needed to tighten it, and I couldn't get the spark plug socket on it, so I cut a spark plug socket down, and that sort of worked. Then I was able to get it, so I'm gonna keep this. This is now a special tool for this car to change that front spark plug. Anyway, it's ready for a test start, so let's do it. Let's see how it runs. It kind of stumbled at first, but this is more than it would idle last night. Yeah, it's definitely better. It wouldn't idle like this before. I don't know, I never tried to put the seatbelt on this thing. Ready? Reverse is a little tricky. There we go. Come on. It doesn't like to go in reverse. Come on. Jesus. You
want help? It's off. I gotta idle it a little bit. Gotta work on that tune. I'm working that pedal. I'm like holding my brake going down here on the floor. This is fun.
This is the first ride in a car that you build yourself. Sometimes they go like this. There you go. Yeah, the Brakes need a little more bleeding. We got this though. It made it here.
Alright. No one's gonna steal it.
Nah. In fact, there's probably a set of keys in here somewhere for it. All right, we're gonna go get ice cream. First trip to get ice cream at Rita's with my boo-boo. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. We made it back from our trip to get Rita's. Car made it in one piece. It got us to Rita's and it got us home. It doesn't idle all the time. I'm contributing that to just it has a startup tune in it. I really shouldn't be driving it around, but I wanted to take it out anyway. I'll try and see what I can do about getting a tune on it. At least something that's a little better than this. Just for now, just to get me going. But it does run, it does drive, it stops, not so good. I still need to do some more brake bleeding, so I'm probably going to run through the whole system again. I'm going to bleed the front, because I just bled the backs tonight, and it got way better. So I'm going to bleed the fronts again, and then I'll go back and do the backs one more time. And I'm also going to bleed the clutch one more time. It is very difficult getting into reverse. I can get past the lock. The lock's not the problem. It's actually like engaging the reverse, you know, the gate. So I'm not sure about that. We'll figure that out. I'm hoping that it's not like a problem with the transmission, because that transmission was a used transmission that I bought off of eBay a long time ago, probably 2 years ago now. So I don't think there's necessarily a return policy, but we'll see. But for now, this thing is running and driving, and I'm so excited. I did have a decent amount of oil in the catch can. I'm not overly concerned about that right now, but I'll have to keep an eye on it. There was probably 2 tablespoons of oil in the catch can, which is a lot considering I think I went like 2 miles. And I did smack it in second gear, and she moves out for sure. It wasn't anything crazy. It's also not tuned, so I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but she definitely moves out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button right now before the video ends. Go ahead and hit it. All right, cool. Thanks. Later.